Dear future Enoch, this video I'd like to show you a project that has been in the works for the past 2 years now and has finally become a reality. Truth be told, this project spent more time in the thinking of stage than the actual planning stage, but it's finally here and I'm excited to show you. It's in my basement, which means I have to leave this room. Ah! So this is my newly built home photo studio. It's nothing fancy at this point, just 2 strobes and a backdrop. But this is, I hope, an opportunity for me to sharpen my studio photography skills. Before anyone asks, no, I don't have any plans to shoot videos down here, mostly because there's a bit of an echo in this room. Not sure if you heard. Also, there's a chest freezer right behind the camera, there's a furnace right behind the wall, and my air conditioner's right outside. Also, the lighting in here just sucks, which is perfectly fine if you're using strobes like these for photos, but for video, I just don't have the lighting for that. The flash strobes are the highlights of the show, but these are not professional grade strobes. These are actually entry level, which is good enough for me to get started. The strobes currently have soft boxes on them, but I also have 2 shoot-through umbrellas and 2 standard reflectors. The backdrop stand and the light stands are very cheaply made. I wouldn't want to use them outside of this house. They're basically cheap plastic and they do not feel very good. Still though, it's enough to get started. The backdrop is muslin fabric, which is a pretty common material in photo studios. I know it's wrinkled and all, but it'll do. Lastly, I bought this transmitter to remotely control the strobes. Strobes generally don't have automatic modes, so everything needs to be set manually, but man, this is a great learning experience. There's a lot of equipment in photo studios that I don't have, like a light meter, but this photo studio wasn't meant to be a complete set from the start. This is mostly for me to get started and to play around, and I have gotten started and played around. Yours truly makes for a good subject. A lot of people have been asking me about what equipment they should buy, and they always look for the most expensive or professional grade equipment. It's bizarre because when I ask for their portfolio, they never seem to be able to show me anything, or they come up with an excuse saying that they can't take good photos because they don't have expensive equipment. This photo studio by no means is professional grade, and it's relatively inexpensive, clocking in at just $1,000 for all of the parts. $1,000 isn't much given how many professional grade cameras sell for $4,000, $5,000. But the most important lesson that I want people to learn, and myself to learn, for that matter, is that the most important part isn't getting the right equipment at the start. It's not about buying the most expensive equipment. It's not about buying the most professional grade equipment. The most important aspect is to get started with what you have. Now, of course, I've been doing photography for the past 6 years now. Has it really been 6 years? So I obviously have more equipment and more experience under my belt than someone who's just starting out. But 6 years ago, I started out just using my phone, not this phone, an even cheaper phone. The key to progression isn't starting off with an expensive camera. It's just starting out. You have to start with what you have. And yes, you need some equipment to start, but don't fall into the trap of assuming that you need expensive equipment to start. You just need some equipment. You are the one that makes progress, not your equipment. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Future Enoch, I'll see you next week.